program is ending. I hope you're going to stick around and listen to Seamus and Froggy. They have a great show for you as always. They have a lot more talking segments than I do, but I try to get my voice on the show when I can. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Hope you enjoyed listening to Up and Adam with DJ Adam here at WMUA Amherst 91.1 FM. I'll let the next show set up here. I'll give them time to. So yeah, hope you enjoy and have a great weekend.
This is it, guys. This is the epitome of Seamus and Froggy. Here we go. This is Seamus and Froggy. You are listening to 91.1 FM.
WMUA Amherst.
WMUA. What is up, DJ Froggy?
What's up, DJ Seamus?
How's it going?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little concerned.
Wait, what's wrong? What's wrong?
What the hell is this?
What, this?
What are we listening to?
This is, all right, throughout this... All right, let's give a premise. I'll turn down this bad music so people understand what's happening. So, we're going to go right into this. We have a lot of stuff. I'm already in 2 minutes.
Gosh.
So, I had this idea in the summer, and I was like, I need to get DJ Froggy to agree to let me do a show of whatever I want. Because I have a lot of songs that I'm like, Frog, these are hype. And he's like, he doesn't understand what that means.
He says hype in the most, wrong way possible.
But basically, I wanted him to agree to this so I could just play whatever I want. And so I got a ton of songs that I'm going to play every 10 minutes on the mark. And, we're just going to talk about our normal stuff. There's going to be nothing too crazy. Well, it is going to be crazy, hopefully. This is bed music. It's called Boggy Wobble, and it's by Paul McCartney on McCartney 3. And I'm going to play more McCartney 3 because that album is berserk.
Okay.
But I don't even, if you have to record bed music, I don't know, for Spinatron. But, okay, guys, you know what? Let's start it off with something a little more... nicer that we both like, just for peace sake. I want to extend an olive branch to you. I want you to know that this isn't all on hard feelings, that we both love some songs. So here's some that we really like.
Yes.
To this game. That's not how this works. This is the Seamus episode, okay? There's no rules. Guys, we're going to the actual first song. Let's kick it off. This is Seamus by Pink Floyd.
I was in the kitchen. Seamus, that's the dog who's outside. Seamus, my house outside. Well, the sun sings slowly, but my old house sat right down and cried.
That was pretty good. Yeah. that was a good one. Yeah. Seamus by Pink Floyd. Guys, who loves that song?
Guy's a narcissist.
Yeah. So that's pretty self-explanatory. That's song number, I don't even know on this. Let's just get into talking for now. So what's been new with you, DJ Froggy?
Oh, lots been going on, man. I don't know, just like starting to try and apply to boring old jobs and stuff.
Boring old jobs.
That sort of thing.
What type of jobs? Business?
Yeah, advertising and that sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
I actually I'm trying to get a job at Lego.
Lego?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
marketing?
For marketing.
In Sweden?
No,
Where
in
is that?
Enfield, Connecticut.
Do they have a
two
big
towns.
place there?
Enfield is right next to Windsor.
Oh, that's where my parents are from.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about that I will lead on because there's a song that goes into that. But yeah, that's cool. What would you be doing at Lego?
I honestly don't really know. It would just be marketing and advertising for the product.
You'd be interning.
I would be an intern. But yeah, it's something that I've been trying to work for. I don't know why my brain's not working right now. I'm trying to work for Lego, and I love Legos. Everyone loves
Frog
Legos.
was telling me about Legos one time, how he collects them or you sell them.
Yeah, I sell them. I had them my whole life, and then you naturally stop playing with them.
Naturally.
Not everyone does, but I did, and I just had them sitting around, and they were all jumbled up during COVID. So during COVID, my passion project was I literally had 40 pounds of Legos, or however many, 40 to 50 pounds of Legos, and I hand sorted them one by one into each set that they used to be, and then I sold them for money.
I love sorting coins and stuff, so I can see how that could be pretty
Well, I would just watch, I'd put a show on and do it at the same time, and I actually made a good amount of money selling them.
Yeah.
I'd say it was worth it.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
How about you, Seamus?
What's been happening? My sister got married 2 weeks ago. I think that
Shout out Grace.
Shout out Grace and John.
And John.
The wedding, it was great. It was actually one of the best weddings that I've been to, and I go to a lot of weddings because I have a ton of cousins on my mom's side. But something I learned from this semester is kind of how to mosh effectively, right? How to headbang and, get down with the music.
Don't tell me you moshed at the wedding. You and Patrick.
So the natural thing I want to do is when I hear music is start jumping into people, like shoulder, pushing in.
Yeah.
And so I'm at the wedding and, I'm in the zone. I'm listening to music and I'm trying to jump into my brother and I'm trying to jump into my cousins, and I'm I'm headbanging and my brother's like, you got to stop this right now. You can't mosh right now. So they did not like moshing, and it was pretty sad that I couldn't mosh.
What song were you trying to mosh to? The chicken dance or something?
It was like it was actually in the church when they were calling the bride down. When they do the don.
Got it. Yeah.
So I was trying to do that. I don't know. It was really fun. And usually, sometimes I'm a very pessimistic guy with humanity and people. But weddings really, I don't know, it really restored
It renewed
that
your faith in humanity.
I have that right down. Weddings restore my faith in humanity. And it was mainly at the wedding rehearsal because we were sitting in this restaurant with all my close family and my brother-in-law's close family, and I was like, wow, this is very people are very supportive and very happy and excited. And it was really a nice feeling. Everyone
comes together.
Everyone does for
well
weddings,
not always, but it's nice when they do. Sometimes weddings tear people apart.
The weddings weren't too crazy. That was about it. I was in the wedding party. I was a groomsman. I got to wear a tux. Nothing too wild.
So guys, I'm sitting across from Seamus right now. He's got shaggy hair. I don't know if you've shaved for the wedding, but Seamus was supposed to get a haircut before the wedding. And if you think his hair is shaggy, his brother Patrick's hair
Oh
is probably
my
down to
God.
his shoulders or something.
Did you see the picture of him?
Or no, his hair is long.
Yeah.
And did he have a mustache? He didn't have a mustache, did he?
No. Did you see this picture? He looked like Weird Al because he combed his hair all the way back. This is a funny one. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah.
But he did look like Weird Al. I gotta text my parents the link to this.
Hey, you gotta be true to yourself, right? Like
I know, like
that's what you guys look like in this time period.
Yeah, because they're like, you're gonna have photos, and this is what you're gonna look like. I'm like, this is me right now. I'm not gonna cut my hair and try to be some fake guy. But I think I did look. I look pretty snazzy, you know. I gelled my hair back.
Looked like a snack. I was.
Wow, thank you, DJ Froggy.
Yeah.
Speaking of snacks, how did you feel about our promo? I feel like we didn't even talk about it that much. We talked about it a little.
Yeah, our promo was crazy. If you guys didn't see the promo, go check it out at Seamus and Froggy on Instagram. Spell it out for me.
SeamusandFroggy.
Yeah, and basically, me and Seamus recorded a show like 3 weeks ago, or maybe even like a month ago at this point.
Yeah.
And when we walked out, we were walking around the student union, and they had one of those 360 camera things.
I don't even like rotating on a platform.
It's kind of a fad. Yeah. No. The camera is on like an arm, and it like goes 360 around you. So me and Seamus were just like holding hands and like doing this weird stuff.
Yeah. It was funny though. I had to take the music off of the UMass one because it was some like crazy hype music, and
it was kind of weird.
And it was. And so I had a vision in my head of what I wanted it to be. Like, it's a very romantic moment. So I put "Love" by Nat Cole King.
Nat King Cole.
Sorry.
Nat Cole King.
Sorry.
Boo.
But, yeah, I don't know. That was a fun thing. I like to edit stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. I don't know. Weddings. What else?
Your sister on her honeymoon went to Europe.
So right now she is in Italy with her husband, and I guess they're in Florence. I don't know. You want to tell the story?
Yeah. So basically, Seamus mentioned they were going to Italy and Florence a couple times, but it kind of slipped my mind. Mm-hmm. And probably like 3 nights ago or 4 nights ago, or I don't even know when, Seamus sends me a video, and it's his sister and her husband, newly wedded husband, at this bar in Florence.
Yep.
I studied abroad in Florence over the summer, and me and my cohorts, shout out Angie and Chloe, yeah, we would go to, well, this wasn't our main place we would go to, but we would go there a lot, and it's actually where I got a knife pulled on me like a block over.
Yep.
And they have, it's like an American bar. Point is, they have a UMass Amherst shot, and I guess your sister and her husband got it, and we're like, yeah, where did they go? Northeastern? Did your sister go?
My sister went to Fairfield University,
okay.
And her husband went to Xavier School and University, somewhere Midwest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess, so their thing is they just have a ton of school shots there, like alcoholic shots. And what was the UMass? They texted
I guess,
yeah,
I just looked at it. I guess it's strawberry vodka and ginger. That's what Angie said. I didn't remember it being exceptionally good, but she said she thought it was pretty good.
Since you were legal there to drink,
yes.
Did you have a lot of school alcohol shots to taste?
School alcohol? No.
Because they had a bunch.
Well, like I said, that place was like one of the cheaper bars, but honestly, it was one I found to be a little overrated. It's like your equivalence of like the Spoke in Amherst in Florence. We would go to like an Irish pub ran by 2 Italian guys.
But yeah, you also like the culture, like nightlife is probably much different than here, like where you go to bars and houses.
It is a little different. I mean, it's different because it's like a small city, and it's like you walk everywhere too. Mm-hmm. So like you just walk around, and like people are just like drinking and hanging out everywhere. And there was an alley in Florence where we would go to a bar, shout out O'Hara's, and just like tons of Italian kids would like sit in this alley and hang out and like smoke cigarettes and like drink. Like it was crazy. So there are definitely like different cultural things that are going on.
Yeah, I mean, it seems very fun. I'm excited. I'm studying abroad in Australia. I went to the orientation meeting the other day. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't really say too much crazy stuff. I don't know. What is your advice for me going abroad?
Try to go, since you're going to be there for so long, try to go to different countries while you're there.
Yeah, I think the only place that's like feasible might be New Zealand.
Well, definitely New Zealand.
Yeah,
go to New Zealand, check out the Lord of the Rings set, all that stuff.
It's just Australia is a huge country. Like,
yeah, for Australia, no, absolutely. I mean, that's what I did with Italy. I didn't go anywhere else. But I would recommend trying to do as much as possible while you're out there. Go surfing, take a caravan in the desert. I don't know what they do in Australia. Fight a kangaroo. Do what you got to do. That
the koalas.
You want to be able to say I did some cool stuff when I was there. Don't just like be the guy who goes to the bar until 6 a.m. every night and then sleeps the whole day and then. Yeah,
exactly. I think I'm pretty outgoing. I mean, I'm not going with anyone. I don't know a single soul that I'll be going with.
Go to Sydney. Go to the Opera House. You're going to be in Perth, right?
No, Brisbane. So Perth is on the west coast.
Okay.
And I'm on Brisbane, which is north of Sydney. Then there's Melbourne at the bottom. It's really most of the population is on that eastern coast.
Yeah.
It's all desert and all,
right.
The bush, the outback, I guess, if you call it that.
Yeah, I had a teacher in high school who was from Australia. She was like a substitute, and she lived in like the outback area.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't even know what she was doing in Agawam, Massachusetts, but and she had a cane too, and she would go around in a scooter. So she'd be like, look out, and then, she's like, oh, hey, look out, and like
and she had
zoom through the hallways.
Too?
Yeah. She had both, but yeah, she was an interesting person. I got some interesting characters in my life.
Yeah, I feel like you can pull up.
I can't pull
a caricature out randomly.
I can't, because these are the people that I've just been surrounded with.
I know.
My whole life.
I don't really take that in. Yeah, I mean, I have so much things that I want to, like, random takes, but it is. Well, we got a minute. I
was gonna say it's been a while since the last song.
This was a longer one. This is a 15-minute, and I didn't do any bed music for this one, but more bed music will come. I don't know, man. I'm excited to.
I see your button set up. You gotta send that to me so I can get one of those going.
What, these buttons?
Yeah, you gotta. He's got a whole.
I got my whole thing down, dude. This one's good. And then I was gonna do this one. I've been waiting for these though. I have other stuff though. I don't know. I have a bunch of bed music. I'm gonna post this playlist afterwards because, in all seriousness, I love these songs. Are really like. I won't listen to Seamus by Pink Floyd ever.
Yeah.
But I gotta save that for some reason. But there's a lot of these that I will genuinely listen to. Boggy Wobble is a good one, of course.
I feel like you might have played that one for me before. Oh,
okay, here we go. Go. How do I turn this off?
I don't know. It's getting very annoying.
All right, guys. DJ Froggy, I need to ask you one question. Go ahead.
What is it?
Where are we right now? And just one sentence answer. Where are we?
Student Union in WMUA studio. Student Union.
That's correct. We are in Western Mass by Zeeboo. I'm going to be playing two songs.
No
I will introduce the other
way.
one after this. Guys, stay tuned.
Western Mass. What's all out in Western Mass? Rock stars love about Western Mass. Boys talk low in Western Mass. Yeah.
right, thank you, Zebu. That was fantastic.
Shout out Zebu,
They are
Western
from Hampshire College in like 2012. But the next song is called Greatest Song About Amherst by the guy who sings songs about cities and towns. Guys, I'm going to play a short tidbit of this. Stay tuned.
Amherst, Massachusetts. What a nice town. I really like Amherst because it is a nice place to be. Oh yeah, it's out in western Massachusetts. Oh yeah, it's the People's Republic of Amherst. It's got a lot of colleges teaching the children lots of good things in Amherst, Massachusetts. Oh yeah, what a wonderful community. I like Amherst. It is a nice place to live and to raise your family. Look at the town hall of Amherst, Massachusetts. Look at all the good people working so hard in there to make it a wonderful town. Oh yeah, Amherst,
Massachusetts.
Hey, I like that.
That's pretty good. We got to make
That was
our
funny.
new intro. All right, so let's get into these.
That would be funny.
I know. It was good. So Zebu, I found them at a record vinyl. I also want to talk about that I have a take on that. But I found them and I played it last season, and I was listening to their stuff, and they're from Hampshire College, and so they made a song called Western Mass. I want you to search up Zebu, look up Western Mass Zebu, and look at the
on Spotify?
Yeah, that album cover. It tells you exactly.
Is it Owsley?
Owsley. I mean, you can obviously see what type of people they are.
Yeah.
And let me play some
I
bad
can.
music right now. I feel like I didn't do enough.
It's oh god. What do we got? We got the Pharaoh. They do the Sphinx. The Sphinx. Yeah, Sphinx. I almost said something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the Sphinx and some crazy. It's obviously a sheet of LSD.
Yeah.
Blotter acid or blotter artwork or whatever. Yeah,
those hippies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trippy,
yeah.
though.
So what was your point about the album cover?
I just wanted you to look at it and be like, you can tell exactly what Zebu, who they are, and
yeah, they're definitely doing something at Hampshire College.
Yeah,
Hampshire College people are kind of cray-cray.
They're crazy, man. No, I don't know. I don't really know any Hampshire College people except for that barn. Do we even talk about is that secret?
Oh,
that
yeah.
thing we went to last year?
My roommate, shout out Sean McDonough. A lot of his friends and his brother's friends are from Hampshire College.
Really?
Yeah, they're nice guys.
Yeah.
I think they're like a lot quieter and like
reserved.
Yeah. Well, not reserved. They're like reserved socially, I think, more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Then the second song we played was Greatest Song About Amherst by the guy who sings songs about cities and towns. And I want you to go to that guy's account and just start scrolling.
His account on Spotify?
So, yeah, go to his page. And
I'm assuming he does one for like every state, every town.
It is it's wild. It blew my mind. Shout out Reagan actually told me this. I'd written on last
song
week.
about Chicago, Buffalo, New York. Now, in parentheses, you should go to Buffalo.
No, go to his albums. You could find your town there. And so you were talking about Windsor earlier, and last night I was digging through his stuff when I was listening to this playlist, and there was one on Windsor, South Windsor and Normal Windsor.
Rhode Island, Maine, yeah.
There's one on Simsbury, and my dad's from Windsor, and my mom's from Simsbury, so I sent them to my family at 3 a.m, and they didn't really say anything. They said funny stuff. Pretty disappointing.
Springfield, Massachusetts, great place. Let's go.
But
is it really?
There's so many towns. Like, it's so crazy that, when does he get the time to do all this, you know?
Framingham is Massachusetts place.
That's so close to my town, but he doesn't have my town. That bed music right there was Old Salty Dog Blues. That is actually a hype song. That's a certified hype.
Oh, Chicopee. Chicopee is a good place to be. Thinking of all the Western Masters. Pittsfield, what a wonderful city. No, it is not.
But how many songs do you think is on that playlist?
Oh wow, there's 50 on this album.
Yeah, and there's probably
He
one
must
for
dedicate his life to this. Oh, Northampton is a great city in Massachusetts. Wow, this is actually really cool.
Isn't it? And I think he's from Connecticut because there's around there, and I was one of his first, and I think he did every town from Connecticut. And
Really?
It blows my mind. You guys gotta if you want a fun, wacky song about your town, go to the guy who sings about cities and
He
towns.
even did Westfield.
Who
Shout
knows
out-
what Westfield is? Yeah.
No, Westfield is the town over from me. Shout out Hutgies at the Nook.
Did he do
That's where all those open mic nights and bands play in my area.
Did he? What was I saying? Did he do Agawam?
No,
Oh yeah.
come on, man.
I don't know.
The fact that he did Westfield is kind of crazy, though.
I feel like he would have done Agawam. That's. Well, wait. Where's Six Flags in Springfield or Agawam?
Agawam.
Yeah, so I would expect him to.
Nah. I guess it's surprising, but I bet you
made about every town.
I bet you if I looked up Agawam on Spotify, there's a song called it's a playlist Agawam for everyone.
Nah, it's gonna be some weird.
There's a couple songs about Agawam.
Yeah.
You should low-key play one if you have any time. You don't have to. We can always play them in the future. We can do it on my. I'll do
definitely.
the Jack episode and just be
Yeah.
crazy.
So essentially, DJ Frog and I shook hands. So he gets one episode, I get one episode.
Yeah.
I've been making this playlist since the summer. I've been building up. I every song. I'm ooh, I get that. I know DJ Frog's gonna be what is wrong with you?
Wait. So up until you coming to UMass, did you even understand that Western Mass was a place?
To this degree, no, not at all.
Because honestly, I didn't even really know much about Eastern Mass.
Yeah.
At all. I didn't even really understand things existed.
I don't even talk about Eastern Mass that much. I feel like people
don't.
talk way more about Western Mass, the culture, the whole what came out of it.
It is
But
weird.
but Zebu said it the best. Rock stars from Western Mass. People love
Well,
Western Mass.
the thing about Western Mass, everyone knows that there's some crazy, interesting things going on in Eastern Mass. Obviously, you have Boston and all the suburbs where your rich doctors and lawyers are living. And it's just craziness. But then when you come out here, it's well, what is there? And we are lacking in the actual department of cool stuff, so we have to make up for it.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, thank you.
Woo, go Western Mass. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is a lot more out here. I love UMass.
I'm gonna do a deep dive into Western Mass.
it's
I
just
should
gonna
for
be-
my episode.
You should just tell the story of your life. Just sit down. Don't let me talk and just.
No, that wouldn't make for a good episode.
Let's go! Next.
Oh.
All right. Turn this for freaking.
Everybody at home, clap along with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just gonna play these next two. So basically, my first bed music was Paul McCartney's. It was Boggy Wobble from McCartney 3, which is a crazy album, and we will talk about that very soon. But I'm gonna play two songs from it, very short tidbits of it. First is, I think DJ Frog will know one of them. First is Check My Machine, which is actually so hype. I love this song. Then the next is Temporary Secretary.
Yes, temporary
Yeah.
I was going to ask
Fun.
you, what's the one about? I was is it secretary or proletariat? I don't even, something. Yeah, temporary
Fun
secretary. I know the
stuff.
song.
But Check My Machine, guys.
This is Paul.
This is Paul. Oh, this album's so good. Oh, we'll talk about it when we come back. Thanks, guys.
wrong. Ah, but Mr. Marks, I won't need her long. All I need is help for a little while. We can take dictation and learn to smile. And a temporary secretary is what I need for to do the job. I need a temporary secretary, temporary secretary, temporary secretary, temporary secretary. Mr. Marks, could you send her quick? 'Cause my
Yes, that is what we need. Paul, what are you talking about? You need a temporary secretary? That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
This album, I went through all the Wings and McCartney stuff. I think I've talked about this on the show before, but over the summer I went through all the stuff because I went to a Paul McCartney concert, blah blah blah. So I went,
And you said you went for like $60 or something like that. 70.
It was like 40. It was like so cheap.
How did you get into there for so cheap?
But the point, I was listening through his stuff, chronologically. I listened to Ram, which one of my so good.
Yeah,
dude,
that's a great album.
Fantastic. And then I listened, Paul McCartney 1, 2, listened to all the Wings throughout those.
4 or 5 seconds till Friday.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I did not get that far. I got to Back to the Egg, the last Wings one. But McCartney 3 is after that, 81, I don't know, some 80s. And it is so different than like anything he's created.
Yeah.
It's just so wild. And there's so many other songs on that album that you're just like, what the? Like, he must have been taking some 80s uppers, in my opinion.
Yeah. What do you like better? Do you like Band on the Run or do you like Ram?
Oh, Ram. So much better, dude. I have Ram on. Should I get into this take I have? All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
So you know how. All right. So Ram is my favorite vinyl I have. You hear that? Vinyl. You hear what I said?
Yeah.
I didn't even play.
Is
my
Kyle
bad music.
listening? Kyle, if you're listening,
you hear
Colin.
this? Vinyl. You know why? Let me play my bed music.
It's vinyl, and more specifically vinyls. That is just off.
Which one do you not like? Which one? What?
Number 9. Number 9. I said on. I have like a music story or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said like a while ago. I was like, oh, the White Album's so good. It still holds up. Besides songs like what is this? Revolution 9. Yeah. And Seamus slides up and goes, what, all caps, what are you talking about? Revolution 9 is hype.
Number 9?
And he goes, no, that's what you said. You go, what? Number 9? Hype. Like those 5 words.
It is
4
though.
words.
Like,
yeah.
Picture
Hype.
guy. Number 9? It's... So I
You know
have
what?
to do
You know
some
what
bed
else
music.
though? Not to cut you off, but
Yeah, go.
I had other people slide up and be like, no, that song is hype.
See?
Well, they didn't say hype, but they're like, no, that song's good.
It's so like experimenting with like all this music.
It is, but it's also like I don't want to listen to
Yeah,
it.
no way. I actually skip it, of course, when I'm listening through the White Album because I don't want to sit through a trip and a half and like mentally deteriorate.
Yeah.
But
Number 9?
Yeah. But I'll turn it down a little. But what was I saying? Something. I don't even know what I was saying.
We're talking about McCartney. Your favorite vinyl.
Oh yeah. All right. So DJ Froggy and our other close friend, they don't like when people call it vinyl, which I think a lot of people have that opinion. And I was like indifferent, but now I'm like, you know what? I think it is okay for people to call it vinyls. It's nomenclature, although words start off as one thing, the way society molds and changes it to mean one thing is different. So now when you say vinyl, you know what people are saying. Although that records were not made of vinyl initially, and they were called records to begin with because, they're a storage medium. They're recording your music that you can play again. Now they've been continually made of vinyl material, and now people consider them called vinyls. And when you say vinyl, people know almost immediately what you're talking about. It's societal nomenclature. I think it's okay for people to call it vinyl.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lock you up if you say vinyl, but it just doesn't sound right to me. Dude, I just went to the store and bought some vinyls. And I have friends who say that and stuff, and I don't have a lot of friends who buy vinyl records back home, but it's like people do say it, and it's fine, but I don't know, it just doesn't sound right to me.
I mean, I'll
look at these vinyls I got. What?
I probably will say vinyl or records more often now, but I don't know.
Records it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like it just epitomizes it better.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, but
Pop here.
What?
Pop here.
A cry calls in the distance.
Papa.
The cry subsides. Yeah, I don't know. I like
What was
vinyls.
that?
I like vinyls and everything. I don't know, but I gotta get rid of this number 9. The White Album, fire hype.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, so I was thinking about it. I think in terms of replay, the White Album and the Let It Be might be the best Beatles albums. And
What you say? White Album and Let It Be
and Revolver
Really?
in terms of replay value.
really? Oh well, Let It Be. I haven't really. It wasn't my favorite, but
Dude, Let It Be. Okay, this is the thing. There's like 4 songs on Let It Be. You and Rubber Soul. No, Rubber Soul has some great replay value. But Let It Be. Yeah, like you probably don't want to listen to Across the Universe like every. I know
It's
you.
good. It's hype.
It's good. That's not hype.
Yeah,
That's
hype.
That is the whole
That's
point of
hype.
this
That is
episode.
hype.
It's not hype at all.
no, this is my show.
No.
That is hype.
Listen. 2 of us dig a pony,
Yep.
and I've got a feeling, and One After 909.
I Me Mine, the first song we played on this, is one of the hypest Beatles songs.
Yeah. I Me Mine is.
Let me counter you here. I may be a normie for saying this, but I mean Abbey Road. If you listen to the Super Deluxe version and you go to they have a song called the long one, which is just
Yeah.
I forget what
the
it is.
medley. Yeah,
exactly. I could listen to that like. If I hear any one of those songs individually on its own, I have to play the long one. I cannot just listen to one of them. I need to hear.
What about Sun King? You can't just listen to Sun King?
I start with Sun King, then I'll play the long one. Because that's like... But I also love Abbey Road. But I'm a normie for that, but...
No, you're not, though. That's the thing. Oh, yeah.
All right, this one's good. We got something else for this one.
Oh, speaking of Abbey Road... It's a good. I hope you didn't put Maxwell Silverhammer.
No,
in this.
I played that on a different one, but that one is a great song. I do love that.
Such a goofy song.
This song is called. I'm going to preface this one. This is called "Anniversary of World War III" by the West Coast pop art experimental band.
Yep, I know. That's a Seamus classic band.
So
you love them.
What type of music do you think is going to be what do you think this is going to be, DJ Frog?
I don't really know.
Anniversary to World War III.
I'm thinking it's going to be really goofy with like kazoos and stuff, or it's going to be like really experimental.
All right, so you might want to take your headphones off for this one. Just all the way off. All right, so here's Anniversary to World War III. Guys, stay tuned. This is a amazing song. We love you. We'll be back quickly. Thank you. This is Anniversary to World War III. It's now playing.
Is it nothing? Okay.
We're getting a call. Oh no. Hello? Deputy of WMUA? What? Playing only nothing? We have to get off air? Now? No. You're not serious. We have to get off? You get funny here,
What are you talking about, man?
You gotta go. Where are you getting kicked off there? Yeah! DJ Froggy just got pranked live on air.
What are you talking about? I'm so confused. I'm literally so confused.
Guys, DJ Froggy got pranked. We got him. All right,
confused.
I'll tell you what just happened if you didn't understand. The audience is... All right.
I'm literally baffled right now. I have no idea what's going on.
So basically, I played Anniversary for World War III, which is absolute silence. Because, it's World War III. We all die. There's nothing left, of course. So I was expecting you to be like, you can't just play silence. We're going to get kicked off air, right? But you didn't. You were just confused. Because I was like, take the headphones off. Because this is why. Because then I left a mic on. I
saw.
Dang. And then I was hoping you were gonna be like, no, you can't just do silence. To be like, they're gonna. Well,
I thought
annoyed.
I thought it's like someone was gonna start screaming. I thought you were doing that because it's gonna like start off with like some crazy scream or something.
No.
I was so confused.
Yeah, it worked better in my head. And I thought you were gonna be like, no, you can't do this. Like you can't just play silence on air. So then I was gonna I faked a phone call. And I was like, it's the deputy of WMUA for playing nothing. We're getting kicked off air. And I had a mic on, so I was hoping there would be a little more fighting between us.
Oh, you got me, though.
Yeah, I got you good.
You did confuse me.
Yeah. I did. Hopefully people on air heard that and recognized that. That was fantastic.
That was quite the kerfuffle.
But so from that, I do want to bring up something... what would happen if we just played that? Like, it is technically a song, because we're not supposed to have dead air, right?
Yeah.
But I'm playing a song.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That is a great question.
Yeah, let's see. I got more bed music. Have you ever heard this song before? We can talk about this while we're doing this.
Welcome.
I'll just turn it up a little more. It's by Prince.
Got mail.
Oh, I have heard this song before. What's it called?
My Computer. You don't have to...
Yeah.
It's a goofy song. I was going to play it as one of the whole ones, but no. I don't know. That was...
You've got mail.
Yeah. That was my my prank. That was pretty good. I don't know, DJ Froggy, you like that?
That was funny.
What else is new? Let's see. I got more stuff to talk about. Where's my phone? I had the wedding. All right, I got a bad take here. I got a terrible take.
What's the take? Take it away.
Yeah. McDonald's. McDonald's condones drunk driving. Hear me out. Don't go too crazy.
What? What do you mean McDonald's condones drunk driving?
All right, McDonald's. You're open 24 hours. Most McDonald's. You're open 24 hours. You're open in the suburbs. Let's say you're coming back from a wedding. You're Ubered. You're like, Uber.
Is this like a story of... Are you basically telling
That's
a story
my
of someone at your wedding was drinking
No. There's no
drinking?
no drinking and driving. That is terrible. Don't condone
Well,
it.
you're like, let's say there's like a wedding, and then like
No, I'm gonna tell you the
someone
story.
is like brother, like and sister.
No. I will not joke about that. That is no joke there. But the story is that you're at a wedding, you're Uber, you're at a McDonald's, and there's a McDonald's right next to your hotel room. You're Ubering back from your wedding, and you say, oh, just drop us off at the McDonald's and we'll walk back to our thing. We go up to McDonald's. They're open 24 hours, but they're only open in the drive-thru. They close the stores. You're open at 3 a.m. You're expecting people on the weekend to be intoxicated. Like, let's not beat around the bush there. They're going to McDonald's at 3 a.m. Who else do you expect? And you have people... let's say they get dropped off by an Uber. This was, I guess, is a rare exception. But you go up to the drive-thru, you walk up to the drive-thru because you go, oh, I want a fish fillet at 3 a.m. Not saying that I was intoxicated or anything, but this is
you're a straight-laced guy.
I mean, I'm underage. I would never. And but I'm saying if you're open till 3 a.m., if your drive-thru is only open, you're walking up to the drive-thru. I'm like, can I get a fish fillet? They're like, oh, we can't serve you unless you're in a car. And we're like, what do you mean? Like, I just want something.
That's true.
And I'm like, can I go inside? And they're like, no.
Did this
you need a
actually
car.
happen?
Yes, this happened to me. And this is why I was like, this is stupid, because what if someone's actually, very intoxicated and they're like, okay, I'll go get my car. So it's like, why would you be allowing it's just so dumb. Like, just serve someone on the, like, walking through the drive-thru. That's just my take. I was, like, pretty angry about that.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Like, why do you have to be in a car?
Yeah, right?
It's
I
like
don't
it's
know.
not like you're going to be getting a lot of business at 2 a.m. anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just, I was angry. I don't know what, like, what's the point of not serving someone? I'm trying to think, like,
Maybe because then you're allowing people to walk around
And,
at
like,
2 a.m.
not solicit-
Well,
is that
like
soliciting?
people, because if people are, no, it's not soliciting.
not soliciting. What is it called? When you're, like, meandering? There's, like, they'll say, like, no.
it's
like buildings. They'll have, like, no whatever.
no loitering.
Yeah, no loitering. Yeah, so I'll be loitering around the park. I guess so, but, like...
No, because you're ordering something.
Yeah.
That's not loitering.
Yeah. But I guess if they're like, oh, if you're walking up to it, then you're going to stand around and eat it there. I don't know.
The McDonald's at my house, my hometown. The McDonald's at my house in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
It's so awesome. I was expecting you to even give me like a pity laugh for that, but
yeah.
yeah. So
wait. Oh no, I can't do
The bed music,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. I didn't even hear what you said. To be honest, I was too focused on what I was doing next. Is it funny or
the McDonald's in my
again, yeah.
hometown. So like there's not a lot of places for people to hang out. Thank you. There's not a lot of places for people to hang out in my hometown.
Sure.
And the cops are always patrolling everywhere.
Yep.
And like even if you go to get like an ice cream at McDonald's at like 11 p.m. or like 10 p.m., it doesn't even have to be late. There will be like a cop car like circling around the parking lot.
That's annoying.
And, it's like really, I can't eat in peace.
I know, right? They're watching you. They're watching you.
Big Brother.
The Big Brother. I mean, like, yeah.
I need to read that book. 1984.
I love that. Is a great book.
I know. I've always wanted
it's-
to read it.
It's like me saying like, oh, it's so good. Like this is really society. It's not even that. It's just like a genuinely very like sad and depressing story about like two people who find each other. And
Don't
like,
spoil it.
Help me.
What?
No.
What?
I'm working a...
Is
What?
that,
I didn't,
is that who I think it is?
what? I didn't hear anything. The call subsides in the distance. What? What are you talking about?
Is
DJ
that who
Froggy?
that was earlier?
I don't know what you're talking
Was
about.
that Robo Seamus?
Did you hear Robo Shame? Oh, next
No! This is bad. No,
Yeah.
Robo Seamus.
Yep. All right. This kind of correlates. So this is a new song that I found. Oh my God, this song is sick. I think you'll really enjoy it. This is crazy.
It's gonna be so bad.
No. So this song, it snowed the other day, right? I'll preface it. It snowed the other day, correct? Yeah.
It did.
It did. And, I was like, wow, Christmas, it's here, the holiday season. So I throw on my jazz playlist and
'cause
listening
why not?
to
Yeah.
Frankie Sinatra. And
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That's what he said. Well, I was just listening to jazz, I wasn't listening to any Christmas. But then I was like, and I should get more into jazz music because you always listen to jazz.
Yeah,
all my friends
yeah.
and I'm like, I'm pretty limited.
All your friends listen to jazz?
No, you and
Kyle.
Does Kyle listen to jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
So
little
I'm like, if I'm gonna be a music nerd, I need to get more into jazz.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
do.
just
You
I
have to,
don't
you
know
have
if
to be an arrogant jazz fan.
Yeah. And I don't know if you noticed over the past couple of days, I've been listening to a lot of albums. And so I listened to one by Louis Prima.
Yeah.
So the same album that Pennies from Heaven from the Elf version is on. I was listening to that. Very good album. I'm just going to play this one.
Which album is this?
It's the Call for the Call of the
See
Wildest.
the yellow one?
Yeah. Is that
I
guy?
got that for Angie. She has that album.
You'll
see it
I
later.
really like this. This guy's
Yeah,
very
Louis
entertaining.
Prima's awesome. It's like called jump jazz, I think.
Jump jazz.
Like,
I
'cause
love
it's
it.
like,
It's hype. It's hype.
It is. That is hype. That is hype. Yeah.
This is a hype song. It's called Beep Beep. It's experimental for 1957. I think it's about him being in love with a satellite or an astronaut or something wild. Guys, listen to this. I love this. This is my new song I've heard in the last week.
Let's hear it. Beep, beep.
My baby's gone on a trip to the moon, and she won't be back too soon. She doesn't write me and I can't sleep. All I hear from her is my baby's is up in a rocket machine. Since she left, she ain't been seen. She doesn't call me and I can't sleep. All I hear from her is, I wonder if it means I miss you, or maybe means I want to kiss you. I'm hoping that means I love you, and she's coming down to earth again. My baby's high in the stratosphere. I'm so low cause I'm down here. My love for her is gonna keep till she comes back and whispers. I wonder if it means I miss you, and maybe means I want to kiss you. I'm hoping that it means I love you, and she's coming down to earth again. My baby's fooling around with a satellite. Now you know that that ain't right. My love for her is gonna keep till she comes back and whispers. My baby's fooling around with some space cat. That chick don't know where she's at. She better come on down here to earth and groove. I ain't gonna move. I'll lay that sound on me, honey.
Wow,
that
was amazing. I've never heard that song. I'm actually blown away.
Isn't that, see, dude? That's awesome.
That's one of the coolest songs I've listened to, and because I love Louis Prima.
Yeah.
And I've never heard that song before.
I'm really glad I could bring a good song to you. It shocked my world. Like 1957,
That's the thing. Yeah.
I know they were experimenting with music in like the 30s. They had some weird German techno.
Let's be real. They were really starting to experiment with music in the 60s.
I mean, like, I've heard of some like German weird compositions where they would use like electronic music they would pull through like machines, and so I think it started like before that, but like 1957 you'll never hear someone like using all these like warped beepings from computers.
That's awesome.
And he's singing, he's like, I think he's talking about a satellite going to the like, I don't know, he's like in love with a satellite or something.
And he's like, maybe beep beep means I love you, and maybe this means I miss you. Yeah,
it's like he's talking back to him, and it's a great song. I'm really glad that you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
Louis Prima is actually a great songwriter. I don't know if you've ever heard of. It's a song that Benny Goodman recorded. Sing, sing, sing. It's like da 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 da.
Is it like there's a Country Joe and Fish song called "Sing Sing Sing"?
Okay, well,
but I don't know if it's a cover.
A jazz classic. It's considered one of the most popular songs in jazz history, especially in that 30s, 40s era.
By who is it by? Benny Goodman. All right, I'll add it to this list.
And it's literally considered one of like the biggest jazz songs of all time, especially for big band jazz. And bottom line is, Louis Prima actually wrote that song.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote the song "Sing, Sing, Sing," and it is considered like one of the biggest songs ever. He's really a prolific guy. I love him.
I need to listen to more of his stuff.
A lot of his songs too, he sings with his wife. I don't know if you ever hear like a girl singing in his songs.
Yeah, I mean that album, "The Call of the Wildest," is a couple people. It's like a collaboration of a couple, and there is a woman who sings in a couple of them. It's so funny. I was trying to look at the Pennies from Heaven, you know that? And he does like kind of like a weird riff solo against like a saxophone. Yeah. I was trying to look at the lyrics for it, and it's just like, it's just wonky because he's like gurgling and yelling and all this stuff.
You know what you might like?
Yeah.
Listen to "The Lip."
The Lip
by Louis Prima.
All right, The Lip. Everyone listen to The Lip. Wow, it's almost 5 o'clock, an hour. What a time that
was. Oh, man.
The Lip by Louis Prima.
I mean, there's probably better Louis Prima songs, but if we're sticking to that interesting
Is
sound.
Is it funky?
Yeah, kind of.
Because I love that. I love the experimentation. I like. We will hear later in this episode that any like. I will if a song has like a very interesting and good message and that like I can relate to, like the song can be pretty bad and I will just be like, this is awesome.
I'll give you another great song to listen to, jazz song.
You're gonna
Have you ever heard of Salt Peanuts by Dizzy Gillespie?
No.
Listen to Salt Peanuts by Dizzy Gillespie.
All
you
right.
will love it. You will love it.
All right, I'm putting these all on my playlist. Go to my you go to my playlist. Please don't forget about it and look at that. That's I think that's my favorite art that I have on that playlist. Because it's all jazz, it's New Yorky, and it's like forget about it, you know.
Oh yeah, it's a rat.
It's a
playing
little
saxophone.
Funny stuff. All right,
stuff. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Mac the Knife. There you go.
Dude. I was listening to Dean Martin.
Yeah, that's great. It's all great stuff, right?
It is great stuff. It's really entertaining.
The original rock stars. They were for their era. You know how big like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, and like Sammy Davis Jr. were. They're larger than life.
I know, and I'm trying to listen to Elvis too. That's like he's the original like go crazy, man. Die in the toilet seat.
Yeah,
seriously,
my idol.
Eventually,
Well, obviously, like people call Elvis the king of rock and roll, but
yeah, I know.
Chuck Berry, man,
it goes back.
He is the guy. He invented it.
I didn't even listen to a lot of Chuck Berry. Didn't you say you saw him once? Or
no,
you saw
my dad saw him.
I think he told this story
at Six Flags. Used to be called Riverside Park.
Yeah,
and it was a lot less corporate. It was like honky tonk, like trashy people.
Yeah.
They had a race car thing there. Angie's dad used to race cars in there, the loop-de-loop or the figure eight, I mean. And they had like good concerts there, and Chuck Berry went, and he must have been like 50, 60. He was getting older.
Yeah.
80s, Chuck Berry comes to town. He's doing his songs, and he was completely obliterated, smashed. He was so drunk that I don't know, he was just screwing up and whatever. But anyways, my dad told me, and this is my favorite part of the story, he said Chuck Berry's like forgetting words and he's super drunk, and then like everyone's still having a good time, and Chuck Berry in his drunken stupor starts pulling out the duck what's it called, a duck walk, where you get on one leg and you start. So awesome.
Well,
I butchered the story, but
that's okay. No, it was very entertaining. I think you've told it before, but it's 5 o'clock. Time to get out of work. Everybody.
Seamus, I'm back.
What? Oh, no! Who is that?
Hey!
Who is that? Is that Ramos? What?
Ramos?
Is that Robo Seamus? What?
Robo Seamus.
Where you been? I
Is
missed
that you?
What happened to you? Like, where you been?
Oh, I've been put to work. I just got out of my job.
You just got out of your job? Like, what was going on? It was,
what do you
5
do?
o'clock. Yeah, what do you
You're a
do?
robot.
What
You don't need money.
what goes on there?
It's awful. Terrible stuff.
Oh, that's
Crimes committed by everyone.
What?
Crimes seen and eyes diverted.
why? What's
I hope you're not committing crimes, Robo Seamus.
Yeah, Robo Seamus. What's going on, Robo Seamus? Tell us more.
Oh.
I'm just here, working, a cog in the machine.
Oh, you're a cog in the machine? That's rough, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what are you working for, though? What are you working for, though, Seamus?
Working for them, the big man.
Oh, the big man. Of course. But who is this big man? Like, come on, tell us more. What's going on, dude? You're like,
I'm.
You're what? Robo Seamus, spit it out. What are you? You're what?
Working for the corporation.
Yeah, you are. Let's get it. Hit it. Whoa! We're working for it. Come on, DJ Froggy, let's sing it with us. All right, let's do it. I guess this song good. Robo Seamus, though, that's crazy. Like, do you like it there? Like, I don't know what else goes on there.
Working for the corporation.
Yeah, we are. Here we go. Kick it again.
Working for the corporation. We're working for. We're working for the corporation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was. Oh, wow, Robo Seamus. I can't believe you're working for the corporation. I don't know, DJ Froggy. What do you think about that song?
I hate that song.
No,
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But who's it by?
Z.
Z?
No, M.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, not my favorite song, but you know what? I'm glad that
I brought you something.
Oh, who?
Oh, Robo Seamus, you brought us something? Yeah, what did you bring? What did you bring us?
I'm glad Robo Seamus is here.
A new song I like.
Oh, I guess that wasn't the real song
okay.
you wanted to play. What's the one that you want us to play, though? Like, is it good? What's it about?
It's 100 GECS.
Oh, it's 100 gex, did you say?
100 gex.
And what's the song called, though? And how, like, why? Yeah, what's the song called?
Cause I need help immediately.
Oh, you need help immediately because you're working for the corporation? All right, guys, this next song is I Need Help Immediately by 100 gex. Stay tuned, it's quick.
I need help immediately. Please do something.
Robo Seamus, that was awesome. I don't know,
Thanks, Robo Seamus.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, but I just gotta make sure this doesn't play. Thank you, Robo Seamus.
Bye. Time to work again.
Okay.
No.
Bye.
Bye, Robo Seamus.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Bye. All right, thank you, Robo Seamus. So that was I Need Help Immediately by 100 gex. That is gonna flow quite nicely into my last song that I've been building up to. Yeah, how do you think about that, DJ Froggy?
I think I'm still thinking about the song. That was called I Need Help Immediately.
Essentially.
I need some help trying to describe what I just listened to. But yeah, 100 gex. I feel so clean like a money machine.
You know, normie 100 gex song.
I don't listen to 100 gex. That's the only song I know by them.
Better. I was gonna play 100 dB Cloud because that song is so.
I think you played that for me before.
It's so good. Like non-ironically, I actually listened to 1000 gex by 100 gex. It's their album with the tree and they're facing it. It's really just it's entertaining. On then top of the hour. You're listening to Seamus and Froggy on WMUA Amherst
91.1 FM.
I don't know. We haven't even talked that much about Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, Seamus and Froggy. You spell it this time.
At SEAMUS. No, I'm just joking. At SEAMUSAND FROGGY.
Yeah.
Seamus and Froggy.
I'll play a little bed music. That song actually, I don't know. There's a lot of artistic value behind that in the songs that I'm gonna play later.
You got 25 minutes.
I know. I'm gonna play it out. So I'm gonna build it up. 5:15. I'll play it. It ends at 5:20. Then we'll just talk about it, and then I'll do ads for the last 5 minutes.
Sounds good, Seamus.
But I don't know. Before we get into that, where I'm going to talk about that in 5 minutes, What? Anything else new with you?
What are you playing?
So I wanted to play this as its own song too. So
Just crank it up a little bit.
So last week, you would have loved this one.
Who is this?
So last week, if you're listening to the show, I'd had nothing to talk about because DJ Froggy was out. So I went to the vinyl, the record shelf that they have, and I was just looking through records like, maybe I can find something funny. So I found some. So I like that. You like this? I was like, you must hate this one. It's called Ha Ha Ha.
I mean, it's kind of goofy, but goofy. It's unique.
It is, yeah. And so I pulled out one of these albums called Ha Ha Ha. And their name is Flipper. And so I pulled it out because the album's called
Flipper. You know what? I think my dad likes Flipper.
Well, Mr. Froggamini,
I can't remember.
I pulled this album out and it was called Sex Bomb Baby. And I thought that was hilarious because we were talking about what is it? Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, where their band is called Sex Bomb. And so I pulled it out and we were playing the first song on it called Sex Bomb. And that song is awesome. It's crazy, but listen to this. This is 79.
This is 1979?
Yeah. This is like sick. There's 800 dB cloud. I don't know. It's just awesome. But I pulled out, I played the first one, and I was listening to that album because I was like, the first song was wild. And Ha Ha Ha, it's just like him going
That's crazy.
And I go, ha 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 ha, he 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 he. And I was like, this is hilarious. So
that is awesome.
I know, I was going to play that one.
You're playing some good songs.
Thank you.
I mean, sometimes it's like, I think last year we had to fill in more time. So we would have to listen to a song for 4 minutes and really it would kind of have to be a cool song.
So this is we're playing shorts.
Where it's and then we move on. Yeah.
Which we should we could incorporate down the road.
Absolutely.
We could just do bed
show
music.
each other songs and stuff.
Exactly. We could do bed music, funky songs, and you're like, what is this? And I'll be like, this is Don't Worry About the Government by Talking Heads that I wanted to play. Which is so David Burns, dude, his satirical way of his satirical lyrics are just too much because you're like, is he joking or is he telling the truth? But that's regardless of the point. What were we talking about? Ha Ha Ha. So yeah, I pulled out that album, and I didn't know if you heard, but I pulled out another album that was called it was Veterans Day, and I pulled out an album. And it was of a bunch of people burning an American flag. And I was like, well, I kind of have to play something from this. And just because, I don't know.
Just because that was the day where you honor the veterans.
Yeah. No, and it was called Fearless Iranians from Hell. And
I think I tuned in right after you played it.
And I was really nervous to play it because I was like, I was genuinely I shouldn't play it because that's disrespectful. And the album was called Foolish Americans, and I was like, oh well, the U.S. does nothing for our veterans and they just leave them in poverty. You probably saw my Instagram story.
That's true. No, that's absolutely true.
It's awful. And so I was like,
terrible.
We're Foolish Americans, and I'll play it because I'm anti-military and I don't like that. I don't know, even if they're fighting for their interests and they're not going to give them anything. But so I played one song that was called Foolish Americans, and luckily that was the only one that didn't have any swears. Because the other songs are crazy bad.
Did you listen to them afterwards?
Yeah. One of their songs, you got to listen to this. I can't play it on this. It's awful. It's called, what is it called? Blow Up the Embassy, of course. Blow Up the Embassy. And they're from the 80s, and they're just some teenagers from Texas. So
didn't something happen in the 80s to one of the U.S. embassies?
They had an Iranian hostage crisis or something like that. But so you should listen to that song. It's very hype. It is. If you don't agree with their values, maybe that's not what you should listen to. It is very intense, and they do advocate for a lot of martyrdom and I don't know. It's kind of terrorism. which is like,
Yeah.
But it is, but also like it's music. This is a way to like show your like harshest expressions.
It's a healthier way of expressing that than actually going and doing it.
Action, which is like, that's why you perform music. It's very emotional, and
maybe
you can what.
Maybe the Jihadists should take some notes.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's a good song. Oh, I was gonna play "Fiddle About" by. I was gonna play this as one from Tommy, because I thought that
I was listening to "Smash the Mirror."
Dude, that is a fantastic song.
It's so good.
Go to the mirror to smash the mirror. Yeah. All right. I gotta preface this next song. Well,
maybe it's "Go to the Mirror." I don't know.
No, there's two, isn't there? There's "Go to the Mirror."
There's one that's. I don't like the one that's like with the piano. I'm talking about the one that's like the 1921. Like there's like a There's like a segment in 1921, the song, with "Go to the Mirror." Go to the mirror, boy.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Do.
I'm trying to go to the album, but it's so hard to go to albums on Spotify.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I feel like Spotify. I like Spotify, but it could be a little easier to use.
They have "Go to the Mirror," then "Smash the Mirror." Yeah, one back to back. Tommy, can you hear me? That's a good one too. Oh, this is live. I've not heard the live.
So today I was listening to the Who at Woodstock.
Yeah.
I was driving. I was driving back to Amherst from home yesterday, and I was listening to the Who at Woodstock. I don't know if you ever heard it, but "See Me, Feel Me."
Of course, yeah.
So they do a version at Woodstock, and it's
that's
like
the last one.
Phenomenal. Yes, it is like phenomenal.
Because on the album, it's called. What is it called? No, don't tell me.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's called something else.
It's called. What is the It's not Free. I love that. I'm Free is a really good one too.
It's We're Not Gonna Take It.
Yeah, We're Not Gonna Take It.
Yeah.
See Me, Feel Me. Yeah, that's a good one.
No, but like the live at Woodstock version is crazy.
Is it?
I was listening to the Who last night. I was driving back to Amherst from home, and I was like, because we also haven't played like as a band in a while, together or anything like that. And I haven't gotten my energy out in that way in so long, because that's what I do when I play. I just get as much energy out as possible. Yeah. And I was like going crazy, because I basically play like Keith Moon when I play.
DJ Froggy is an amazing drummer.
Thanks, James.
We were at the WMUA open mic night, and everyone was great, but like I was just like, man, I miss playing right now. Like I want to just be up there. Like,
yeah.
We were just
I've been missing a lot. I've been missing a lot because we were starting to get really good.
I know. I'll be down to play Saturday if something maybe.
I would, yeah.
But regardless, let's go to my final song. We've been building up to this, guys. I'm really excited for this because I'm going to play this all the way. So basically, we were listening to "I Need Help Immediately" by 100 Gex. And it's just if you take its message into account that, like, I don't know, it's like how someone feels. Like, you are actually like, hey, I need help. All this is like, there's just so much chaos going around me. It's just like turmoil in your head that you just feel like so much is going on and you can't do anything. So that's like how I would take that. And there's a really good song that I've enjoyed that I first came across when I was listening to West Coast pop art experimental band. People know I love that. Love them. And it's called "Help, I'm a Rock."
Okay, nice.
And "Help, I'm a Rock," then I was listening to Zappa over the summer and the Mothers. And Zappa first wrote "Help, I'm a Rock." And I was like, wow, this is like...
He wrote it,
I think,
and they covered it?
They covered it, yeah. Well, they came out with it before, so I don't really know who wrote it.
Who are we talking about right now? 100 Gex or a West?
No.
West
100
Coast?
Gex is just like, that's like, it's a very similar like imagery that it's...
Okay.
So "Help, I'm a Rock" is like, I feel like it's this very similar message. It's very chaotic and, tumultuous, and there's just so much going on, and it's like, "Help, I'm a rock. Help, I'm a rock. There's nothing I can do." So much going on. And I was like, it is crazy, and I know you would be like, if I played it normally, it would be like, I wouldn't play it on the air. But for this, of course, I would. And I was like, well, which one am I going to do? Which song am I going to play for this? And I'm like, well, they're both about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So let's just play them right on top of each other. So we're gonna play
And then
Help
that's the end
I'm
of
a
the
Rock.
episode?
Well, yeah, then I'll come back. We can talk about it for a second.
Oh, yeah, we got
then
time.
I have to play some ads.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
when I look up on Spinatron, which we chart all of our songs that we play,
Yeah.
Help I'm a, there's all these songs. Help I'm a bug. Help I'm a fish.
Yeah.
Help I'm a Kong. Kong. Help I'm a little smelly. Help I'm a dubstep.
What?
Help I'm a house. And then Help I'm a rock. Help I'm a sky pilot.
It's it's funny because they'll say like a bunch of stuff. They'll be like, "Help, I'm a cop. Help, I'm a rock." You know, it is. I actually do really enjoy these songs, and I think together, I was listening to them together, and it's like it does kind of add to. If I get the timing right, it will add to like some decent build-ups, and it's pretty cool, genuinely. Let's see if I can do this right. I'm gonna try it. I'll give it like if I don't get it right the first try, I'll try it again. But I go here. I think that's good enough. These are together, Help 'em Rock, West Coast Pop Art Experimental Band, and the Mothers of Invention. Stay tuned. weird because Zappa just starts all this moaning in it, and it's just weird. But yeah, that was both the Help on the Rock
cool.
over. Yeah, I think it really adds to its just like artistic expression because you're like, okay, like there's so much more going on that
Double
it's just
the
crazy.
artistry.
Yeah, and it's like if that's the message you're getting from it, then
Yeah,
there's
and
just
it's
so
not
much.
like it's not like you're playing like sicko mode and
Yeah.
like Runaway at the same time.
Yeah.
Those songs are meant to be chaotic.
Yeah, and these are, I mean, they're the same song, and I don't know. I do like the West Coast pop art one a little better. It just it's more catchy to it. The Zappa one's just a little more just like absurd and crazy. But yeah, it's a cool song. I do.
That
like
was
this.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, we I think we're winding down. I mean, we got
8 more minutes of the Seamus
Yeah,
stuff.
I think I don't have anything else really on my list. I don't think. I just got some. We'll probably end at 25, 26. I got some ads to play.
Yeah. I definitely want to have Robo Seamus come back on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll make an appearance during my episode.
You should do a Robo Froggy.
That's not a bad idea.
Maybe you had that already in store and I ruined it. But,
No, I mean, I'm telling you, I've just told you I wanted to do the
Yeah,
Robo Seamus.
I mean-
I have no idea what I
you could
wanna
type
do.
Robo Seamus. I got both my shots today. Sorry. Yeah. I just
Really?
remember that. Yeah, and I forgot until I lifted my arms
Like
up.
your
and they're also-
COVID?
COVID and flu.
Wow.
Double
I gotta
vax.
get my COVID and flu soon.
Because today was the last day they had it on campus, so I was like, might as well go. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
was it
yeah.
really?
Yeah. For till Thanksgiving, I think. Like after break, they'll probably have it.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah.
get it. Definitely get it done.
Yeah, guys. I don't know anything else, DJ Froggy.
Not really. I did get an eye surgery. Recently.
Sorry.
Bruh. No, I did get an eye surgery recently. They're shooting lasers into my eyes and stuff, and that was an interesting. I'll just keep it short. It was pretty interesting. When I went in there, the doctor, I've been saying this exact sentence like everyone, but like he
best way
took
to
like
get
he took an instrument to the equivalency of like an electric toothbrush and started like massaging my eye with it. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
You freak out.
He was like, people usually don't react like that.
Did
But
he
it was
go-
literally
did
no.
he
It
go
was
under
like
your eyelid? Did it like
on my eye open.
I know, but did he like bring the
No.
under your
He
eyelid,
didn't go
like,
under my skin because it's for my. It was like for my cornea.
Yeah.
So I think he was basically removing, or he's like cleaning it or
Yeah.
whatever, and then like they were shooting it with lasers. But I was on hardcore drugs the whole time, so I was just enjoying.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
See the lasers.
I was, I was like awake, but I was not awake.
I don't. So did it hurt while you were doing it? Probably not. It was just.
Honestly, like, no, but then yeah.
I mean, like if
Towards
it's
the
probably
end,
uncomfortable.
like right before they finished, I was like starting to like come to and like feel it.
Eesh.
Like while they were doing, I was like about to be like, I don't really like this.
It's wearing off.
Yeah.
So how's the pain now? Are these lights?
So actually, I had a protective contact on yesterday.
Ooh.
Since I got it done, and then they removed it yesterday. So it was like the first time my eye was actually touching like air. So that was weird, and like my eye's just kind of like, it is a little sensitive to light.
Yeah.
It's, I've been wearing sunglasses a lot. Not because I think I'm a cool guy, but well, yeah, it's a
Do you
little.
have
I
the
am a little bit
sunglasses
of a
with you?
narcissist.
I do want to see them eventually.
These
those are yours?
The other ones, I actually did step on them.
Oh.
And they were cheap, but
Were you like looking for them? Like
yeah,
Scooby-Doo Velma.
Yeah, I was
Jinx.
wearing them a lot too. They're goofy sunglasses. They
Yeah.
make me look like a 7-year-old in 2005. But
It's like the dentist ones, right? You put on. Yeah.
exactly. But yeah.
What is that?
And they were giving me a lot of what?
What is that?
Oh. Yeah, they gave me a lot of painkiller and stuff. Seamus just pointed something out and he said, "What is that?" And then I touched it and it's all like, I don't like
It's
it.
gross. It's like a gooey guy.
I just threw it at his face.
I don't like that. Ew.
It's
like
disgusting.
hairy.
Yeah. It's really weird.
All right, guys. Should we go to?
Yeah, we should.
Guys, next week we're not going to be here, and if we are required to have a show, it'll be a past recording because we don't have time to pre-record anything.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be automation next week. I don't know. Go enjoy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy Thanksgiving, and then next week we will also
not be
next
there.
week. Maybe we'll try to record it, but honestly, I don't know if that's possible.
Dude.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's just say I'm preparing for my my episode.
So we got like 3 more after that. We got to figure out the ending one, our finale.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, we gotta get our ads in. Actually, do you know
we actually do have to figure out the finale?
I know. Do we need ads if news plays ads on this after this?
I don't think news really plays ads.
I've listened. To
How
news.
long is the news?
It's 30 minutes. They do some ads. It's weird. They do it
really
in the middle. Yeah, news is next. Stay tuned for some real stuff. I'm just gonna play.
Hey, we're the realest thing on WMUA.
This is Seamus and Froggy. You lead us out, Solomon.
For suspect, y'all know if you actually exist in Western Mass, but hey, sign it out from Western Mass.